Hey movie buffers, Movie Buff 29 coming at you with another video. This time I'm gonna do my top 5 reaction to my top 5 favorite competition performances from the hit TV show Glee. So these are my top 5 favorites, and I love watching them. Every time I watch them, it just really makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside, just because the new directions really has grown from in season one when they were just the underdogs. But the more they bonded and had great chemistry with each other through many struggles that they had, they really brought it towards the competitions because they really wanted to show that even as underdogs they can have victorious moments. So let's get to it. So my number 5 pick will have to be from season 2, um, where Quinn and Sam got to sing the um, duet in the competition, and that was I Had the Time of My Life. I really love Sam and Quinn together. I know when before Sam was introduced, he was supposed to be Kurt's love interest, but the more Cord and Diana worked together, they had such an amazing chemistry. They really worked well with each other, so that's why they made Sam and Quinn a couple instead of Sam and Kurt, which I think that as much as I would love to see Sam and try to see Sam and Kurt as a couple, I think that Quinn would have been better, even though I know they really didn't last. And I know Kurt found Blaine, and they got married, so it was still a cool experience. So here we go. Number 5, I Had the Time of My Life, Glee Season 2.
Hi, the new direction!
You look beautiful. Now I had the time of my life. No, I've never felt like this before. 'Cause I swear it's the truth.
What's really cool about Sam's voice? It's just so beautiful. Like Court Overstreet has an amazing voice, and when Sam was introduced, he became one of the favorites because he was really good looking. He brought a lot of charm to his character. He stood up for people that he just met, but he really felt a bond, like with Kurt when he was bullied by Karofsky. Sam and a few other members of the New Directions really stood up for him, and that's why I'm glad Sam and Kurt were more like brothers than they were like a couple. So.
And I owe it all to you.
'Cause I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
I've been waiting for so long, and now I finally found someone to stand by me.
We saw the writing on the wall as we felt this magical fantasy.
Now with passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise it secretly.
This is what I liked about season 2, because this is really my comfort season, but this is also too where we got to showcase a lot of these characters, abilities, their talents. They really didn't just focus on Finn and Rachel. It's really cool seeing everyone showcasing their talents, their abilities. It would have been really cool if Kurt was in there, but I know because this is the time where he went to the Warblers, their competition. because they have a zero anti-bullying policy, so it was really hard, for Kurt to leave. But seeing him out there cheering them on, he's still a New Direction fan no matter what team he's on. That's what I like about Kurt, because he cares for everyone. He doesn't see them as competition. He sees them as equals.
We take each other's hand, cause we seem to understand the urgency. Oh, just remember,
you're the one thing
Quinn's so beautiful.
I can't get enough of.
So I'll tell you something.
This could be love, because I've had the time of my life. No, I never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you. I
Had the time of my life.
Singing this just makes me feel warm, because their voices sound so beautiful together. And they love working with each other, especially in season 2, because this was his first time. And spoilers for those who haven't seen it up to season 2, but Quinn really bounced back and had such a really great character development after season 1 and 2, because she was pregnant in season 1, and as much as she loved Beth, and she had to give her up, but it was just really amazing to see Quinn and how much she's grown. She in season 2, she was still kind of was trying to get Finn away from Rachel, as she did in season 1, when she told Finn she was pregnant. But Quinn did really have an amazing character growth, as well as Santana and then that stuff.
No, I never felt this way before.
never felt
Yes, I
this
swear
way.
it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
the time of my life. Never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth. And I owe it all to you.
Amazing performance. Really loved it. All right, my number 4 pick would have to be from season 5. Season 5 was kind of a rough season, just because, if another spoiler alert for those who haven't caught up to season 5, but Corey Monteith, passed away right at the start of season 5. So his character Finn, died as well. So because they didn't want anyone to portray Finn, because Corey Monteith is the only Finn that could play him. So, but yeah, so this is a really great performance, because this is they have the new and old members of the New Direction still there, and who are new and who showcases such an amazing talent. So this is in a remembrance to Finn, also / Corey, and you can see in this performance, you can see Finn's mom and stepdad in there too. And they're performing all of Finn's favorite songs, and Corey really Sam took the initiative to make such a tribute performance to Finn. So, all right, everyone, here we go. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Season 5, Glee.
This was Finn's favorite song. They're singing all of his favorite songs.
this is really touched because the flashbacks of Finn, just really makes you just really we really miss him. Finn really was their quarterback. And remember, if you remember earlier from season 3 or season 5, they had a tribute episode to Finn/Corey called The Quarterback, and it really showcases Finn as he was the New Directions quarterback because he really stepped up and took charge and made sure that everyone like he just befriended everyone. He made them feel safe. Sorry, I got distracted.
Only to be with you. I have run, I have crawled, I have scaled these city walls, only to be with you.
Aww.
But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still haven't found what I'm looking
You gotta admit, this is a really cool performance. Just because because it shows how much they love Finn and they still think about him every single day. And that's something that they're gonna remember. Like they're gonna remember him for the rest of their life. But this was really cool, especially the flashbacks of Finn's greatest moments. Really just hits you real hard.
I believe in the kingdom come. Then all the colors will bleed into one. Well, yes, I'm still running. You broke the bonds and you lose the chains. Carry the cross and all my shame. All my shame. You know I believe it. But I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I still.
Amazing. When I first watched this episode and saw these performances, I literally teared up. I'm sure a lot of you have did too. But this show, this really, really just hits home because earlier in this episode, Sam wasn't sure if he could match what Finn brought, because he couldn't be like Finn. But I think Sam did amazing with keeping the group's heads together, keeping them strong, and charging the mountain where they had obstacles in this episode, but they stayed true and diligent. That was so cool because when Sam was holding up the drumsticks, that was I from what I thought this was Finn's, and I think this was the episode where one of the members of the rival choir competition took it. And yeah, so this was such a really great performance, and just seeing Bert and Carol there, and knowing that Finn is still in their thoughts really, just makes you feel warm and fuzzy inside. All right, it's time for my number three pick. My number three pick. This is from the same episode as my fifth pick, but this really is my favorite. And if you're a Santana Lopez, rest in peace, Naya Rivera. This is the song that she performed, Valerie, which is such an iconic performance. And just showcasing my favorites, watching Mike and Brittany doing all these amazing dances, and everyone's just enjoying it. So, all right, everyone, my number three pick, Valerie from season 2.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I've come on home, when my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress, I want you to come on over. Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie.
Such an iconic performance. Oh my gosh. Brittany and Mike, oof. And, this, like I said, season 2, this is where, Will wanted to showcase everyone's abilities and talents, and seeing Mike and Brittany up there and Santana singing the lead is so amazing. Such an iconic moment in season 2.
Sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things what you're doing, and in my head I paint a picture. 'Cause since I've come on home, when my body's been a mess, and I miss your ginger hair and the way you like to dress, I want you to come on over. Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Valerie.
Santana, this really just, I don't know how to describe it, but this song was perfect for Santana. And I can tell she really enjoyed singing the song, because, as you know, this was sung by, I believe it was Amy Winehouse. And as you all know, Amy Winehouse passed away not too long after this, or around this time. But, it's such an amazing performance. And, love this, love this, love this. Okay, scratch that. So yeah, so Amy Winehouse was still alive, because I think she passed away in 2011. So because this episode aired, I think, in 2010, or around that time. So I know that Amy Winehouse was alive. So my apologies. All right, so my number 2 pick. I did a reaction video on this in some of my other videos, but this was from season 1. This is a song that they did in regionals. This was the iconic Glee national anthem, "Don't Stop Believing," and this was really amazing because this just didn't have Finn and Rachel singing. It had Finn, Rachel. It had Kurt, Santana, Puck, very amazing like voices. So I am so excited to start this. All right, so my number 2 pick, "Don't Stop Believing" regionals version.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere.
Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere.
Oh, amazing. Just, just the opening, this, when, before, after Glee aired and they did "Don't Stop Believing" in the first episode, that was the first time I've heard that song. I know the original band, Journey, originally sang this song, but and I listened to both versions, and I really love the Journey's version. But I like the Glee's version because it's like, especially in the beginning when they go da 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 da, and just kind of putting all those vocals together. It was such an amazing performance.
Her in a smoky room.
The smell and cheap perfume. For a smile, they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Their shadows searching in the night. Streetlight people living just to find emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. Don't stop believing.
Yeah, also too, what I liked about this one is Mercedes' voice, because we heard a lot from Mercedes when she did, and I'm telling you, I'm not going, "Somebody to Love," where she really hits those high notes, and she's amazing. I really like how they showcase this in this performance because Mercedes really, really shines. So it's really cool.
Hold on to that feeling, streetlight people. Don't stop.
Love this, love this, love this. All right. And the moment you've been waiting for, my number 1 pick would have to be from season 3. This is where they did the song "Paradise" by the Dashboard Light, and this is such an iconic performance because um, you know like a lot of great dancing. I can tell that this performance was exhausting for the cast, but they did an amazing job, and I can't wait to react to it. All right, everyone, "Paradise" by the Dashboard Light, season 3, New Directions.
Well, I remember every little thing as if it happened only yesterday. Parking by the lake and there was not another car inside. And I never had a girl looking any better than you did. And all the kids at school, they were wishing they were me that night. And now our bodies are oh so close and tight. It never felt so good, it never felt so right.
Love it so far. All the dancing, just like they're just put everyone together, and like if I was in the audience and I saw this, I would be cheering, clapping, singing along, because this is such, like I said, an iconic performance. This is why it's my number one, because this was really, I can tell this was a really tough number for the cast, but like I said, they did amazing. Oof, I can't wait to see more.
And we're glowing like the metal on the edge of a knife. Glowing like the metal on the edge of a knife. Come on, hold tight. Oh, come on, hold tight. Though it's cold and lonely in the deep dark night, I can see paradise by the dashboard light. Though it's cold and lonely in the deep dark night, in the deep dark night, paradise by the dashboard light. We're gonna
So, if you remember, right before she passed away, Naya Rivera wrote a book. It was called "Sorry, Not Sorry," and this title was one of Demi Lovato's songs, "Sorry, Not Sorry." And like she explained that in this performance, Corey had a hard time with this performance, because like he was frustrated at not trying to get the dances. Like he literally was just upset, and he thought he couldn't do it. So they just told him just to have fun, feel the music, and do and improv, do what you want to do. And honestly, though, Corey did amazing with his vocals and his like just his moving around, just having fun. Like he really shines, and this is something to be proud of, because he probably this is probably one of the hardest numbers that New Directions has ever done. But they incorporate everything they learned from the 3 seasons, and just this is what we call a showstopper. So
go all the way tonight. We're gonna 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 go all the way tonight. Stop right there. I gotta know right now. Before we go any further, do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away? Will you make me your wife? Let me sleep on it, baby, baby, let me sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. I'll give you an answer in the morning. I gotta know right now. Do you love me? Will you love me forever? Do you need me? Will you never leave me? Will you make me so happy for the rest of my life? Will you take me away, or will you make me your wife? Or do you love me? Will you love me forever?
ooh, and this like that was my favorite part. I know some of us have different opinions on Leah Michelle, but you gotta admit though, her voice is amazing. A voice that is not common in a lot, and she's done many performances that really showcases her voice, and this song really did that. And just seeing everyone together, just having fun. Oh, I love this.
Let me sleep on it. Will you love me forever? Let me sleep on it. Or will you love me forever? I couldn't take it any longer. Lord, I was crazy when the feeling came upon me like a tidal wave. Started swearing to my God and on my mother's grave that I would love you till the end of time. I swore I would love you till the end of time. So now I'm praying for the end of time to hurry up and arrive. 'Cause if I gotta spend another minute with you, I don't think that I can really survive. I'll never break my promise or forget my vow, but God only knows what I can do right now. I pray.
And seeing Corey do this, really just is amazing. I say amazing a lot, but this is really his greatest performance in the show. Just really like his voice. When were introduced to Finn in the first season, and we kind of heard him singing, we were kind of a little skeptical, but he really worked hard, and his voice, just really grew from then. Oof. It just gives me chills every time I watch it. Well, I watch it. Oh my gosh! I'm literally impressed with everyone. This really probably took a long time to rehearse and to perform this in front of the cameras, but they did amazing. All right, everyone. This is my top five Glee competition performances from the show. If you agree with the list, let me know in the comments below, or let me know what your top five favorite competition performances from the show are. Also, too, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content, Glee and non-Glee content. I will have some more content coming soon. All right, everyone. Movie Butt 29 signing out. Have a great day.